Hi and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to pull out the Starcaster by Fender and we're going to be doing a little bit of upgrades and mods to it and show you what I found after I started cleaning it up. Okay, so let's look at the tremolo first. The tremolo system originally had all the saddles set way back in a straight line and the saddles were very uneven and off. There was no kind of radius to it. So I've set up the action, I've intonated the guitar. However, the E and the A will not intonate fully. They're still a little bit sharp, but the saddles will not move back any farther. I might be able to cut the springs and fix that. However, the trem bars broke off in the block. So the tremolo system is going to be replaced in a future video. Something else I found was that the switch is slightly bent. If you can see that in the video. So I will be replacing the switch with a standard 5-way blade switch today, as well as shielding the guitar with some GFS shielding paint, Guitar Fetish. I'll also be putting in a Guitar Fetish polycarbonate nut. This nut is actually pretty decent as far as the cut on it. However, it does seem to have worn down in a couple spots, created a little bit of a groove. Now, the pots on this turn very, they're not rough. They're smooth as you turn them. They're just kind of hard to turn. So I am going to look into that as well. I may replace them today. Also, a quick reminder, we still have the 3-pedal giveaway going on until the end of the year. Check out my other videos to get the full details on that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this, and we'll come back once the work is done. Alright, and several hours later we're done. I did end up having to run to a guitar store here locally to pick up another nut. My fault, I broke the polycarbonate nut. However, I was able to pick up a Graphtec Tusk XL like I normally use, so not a huge deal. I also found that the nut was very difficult to get out. This one was old and had softened up, so it was just tearing apart instead of just pulling out, and when you went to knock it out, it just started splitting. So it took quite a while to get that nut out properly and get the nut slot cleaned without damaging the fretboard. So once I got the pick guard off, the inside of the body, as you can see in the picture, was painted, but it's rough. It's not sanded, nice and smooth. There was no shielding of any kind except on the back of the pick guard, which was a standard shielded pick guard. Kind of surprised me. Now, the body being rough like that did require me to clean out sawdust and other things in prep to get it ready to paint. However, being rough like that, it didn't make it that much more difficult to paint, just increased the prep time a little bit. Now, once I got it open and saw the wiring, that's when I decided just to replace everything at once that I could, because the pots were very hard to turn, the switch was bent, the wire is the thinnest wire I've ever seen in any guitar, so it just needed to go. A little bit of string buzz I was having did go away. It actually plays even better than it did after I set it up last time. So what we currently have is a Fender Starcaster in red burst with the maple neck and rosewood fretboard. It now has a Tusk nut, and it still has the standard sealed tuners. It still has the standard tremolo that will not intonate all the way. It has the standard ceramic pickups with leveled pole pieces. It does have 250K full-size pots, cloth wiring, 5-way blade switch. So we're going to go ahead and hear it, and I will also put up a short video of what it sounded like before. Okay, so my final thoughts on this guitar, especially with these few little upgrades, is, you know, I've got about $85 in it, and this is a great playing guitar now. I'm still not overly happy with the sound of the pickups. I'm definitely going to change them, but this is a very playable instrument at this point. You know, once I change the pickups in the Tremolo system, this will be, you know, a guitar I'll keep for a long, long time. It's a lot of fun to play, and it's a good-looking, you know, very good-looking guitar. Alright, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to stay notified, and we'll see you next time.